Today, we are blessed to present one of these insightful lectures entitled Unconditional Help and Love is the Answer, Part 4 of 12 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English and Korean on April 28, 2019, in New Land Ashram, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
We pray for Ukraine or Ukraine.
Vừa trời đất vào xuân, ta gửi tình trên cánh bướm, bay về cõi thanh thang, có người đẹp như giấc mộng. Now, this person, so-called your sister, former, abandoned me and my teaching and went back to her former life. Okay, fine. And why she has to even do something bad, using that to harm the master, who does nothing harmful to her. Maybe there's something she doesn't like about me, and then she thinks, I need punishment. But I have my job. I have my job to do. I do everything accordingly. I have to wear a good hat, nice clothes, high heels. I have to do everything accordingly. Because if I don't, it's not according to the heaven's plan. I have to do like that. It is a funny heaven's plan, but it is like that. So that some people will recognize me in that way. The good ones, the sincere ones, the ones who can see through any physical obstacle and illusion to find a gem. So now, in this time of life, of our period of the war, I have to do like that. Formerly, I didn't have to. Formerly, I was a monk. But when I was a king, I probably had to wear also a jewel crown and everything. I do according to heaven's plan at the different periods of time of our world, okay, in order to help sentient beings. It's a plan like that. It's the price like that. It's the overall kind of organization, arrangement that you go accordingly. It's some kind of screening also, kind of method, a little screening. But in order to screen or go according to the plan like that, there is also advantage and disadvantage. You screen out the people who are not sincere, who are more blind than the rest, than others. But you also incur some jealousy, wrath by others who are worse than these judgmental people. And if they have power, magical power, black magic, they will try to kind of show off. Quite a few times, people try to harm me with magic. Quite a few times, not just one time, not just my so-called disciples or former disciples, but outsiders also. Disciples are quite a few, trying so hard to see whether or not I'm tough enough to withstand their magical harm, something like that. Sometimes I can withstand, sometimes it hurts. It hurts not completely like I die or anything, but it harms like I get sick for a long time because it's too near, you understand? Disciple, a good connection, a very near connection. And if I return that power, then that person will be completely destroyed, completely will become dust, yeah? No more existence, no more soul really, forever. So sometimes just have to bear it. But then that person cannot escape the karma. And she or he thinks, oh, nothing happened to me, I tried to harm her, or she cannot do anything to me, and I'm still well. But she doesn't know when the time comes, they still have to go to hell. And very deep, dark, forever. So in 3 seconds, I have to drop everything. Sometimes 3-4 minutes, sometimes only seconds. When I got the message, it was kind of almost late. Because I'm busy, I cannot always take the message, yeah? So I needed to drop everything and go into deep meditation to negotiate. It cannot be easy, like sit here and say, oh, I forgive her. I forgive, no problem. It doesn't work like that. You have to negotiate. You have to lose something. You have to exchange something. You have to hurt yourself or something in order for that person to be free. But this is a lucky case that I was informed, present, and unoccupied, and could hear the message that a former disciple was repenting and was going to hell in 3 seconds, asking Master if she forgives. I normally shouldn't be busy, but I suddenly become busy. And so sometimes I want to see you, but then I'm busy. A sudden event like that, and I cannot come out. Last night I promised you I could not. Something happened, okay? All right. So sometimes I'm just so tired, and I ask heaven, why is it that my own disciples even tried to harm me? And they told me to do this and that. Maybe it helps to prevent or to protect from disciples' secret curse. That was exactly their word. I quote it, okay? Disciples' secret curse. I said, why secret curse? Why? What have I done to them? Did I owe them something in a former life? Did I harm them in some way? Then I'm willing to repay. He said, no, no, no. And I quote heaven again. True seekers are rare. That I quote heaven, end quote. So some of you are sometimes crazy, possessed, will come out saying that they're already a Buddha and all that. Please don't dream. It's not easy to be a master. It's not easy to be famous of any kind already. Not to talk about being a master and taking in disciples. Your sister, she said she helped somebody because she felt like they needed help and, wanted to help them so that they're free and elevated and all that. But then felt the karma coming. It would be weird if you don't feel the karma coming. Just don't do it with the ego. But it still has some effect, though. Do it, feeling the master does it. Then you will be free from karma, okay? Don't ever feel that you do it. Then you're free. Yeah? Credit it to the master and let the master take care of the suffering or whatever karma. Okay, huh? That's a secret. Just credit it to master. Don't ever take it upon yourself, because the beings on this planet are heavily laden with karmas and bad concepts and are so poisoned life after life. They cannot help it, okay? They cannot help it. The Maya, the devil force has been ruining them, damaging them a lot. Therefore, even masters come and go, Jesus, Buddha, prophets, all kinds of masters come and go. Humans are still hanging around, being reborn again and again from different status to another different status. If it's so easy just to help anybody or to jump into hell and rescue everybody, then all the masters would be sitting pretty, doing nothing. You convinced me? Yes. Okay, right. Well, just a small question, and I talk a lot just to make you understand. Okay, just one answer is not good enough. I have to give you example and stuff, okay, to drive it home, and make your mind really understand. Your soul understands everything. Your mind doesn't. And it is your mind that the soul has to deal with in order to get liberation. If I just deal directly with the souls, so pretty. The souls understand everything. Just have to go through the mind in order to have action. And we still need the mind to work here. And the soul has to work through the mind in order to help the world or not help the world. That's why we have problems. Now you understand?
Yes.
Is there any other question? Are you satisfied already?
Yes. Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master.
Oh, you done?
Yes.
Okay. Any other people? But I'm glad you asked so that I can explain, okay? Otherwise, I would not think of all these things and to tell you things that have been happening a long time and that I forgot already, like the 3 seconds or 3 minutes stuff. It happened a long time already, but I have not told you. I don't always remember. I'm busy with other things. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you then. I think they all thank you for a good question. Any more questions? So I have another calendar. Where are you?
Master,
Where are you? Raise hand. Oh, over there, corner. Yeah, tell me.
I need a translator. I cannot speak English well.
You cannot speak English. You, okay. Who are you? Japanese? Korea? Korean.
Yes, I'm Korean.
Okay, Korea translation. You talk. She translates.
예, 저의 남북 관계 평화 정착을 위해서 애써주시는 스승님께 너무나 깊은 감사를 드립니다.
He would like to thank Master for helping and caring for reunification of North and South Korea.
예, 그래서 남북 평화가 정착이 되기 위해서는 우선 있어야 할 일이 이제 북미 간의 완전한 비핵 협상입니다. 그 비핵 협상이 완전히 타결되기 위해서는 문재인 대통령의 그 노력이 도움이 굉장히 절실한 상황인데 지금 과연 이 북미 간의 완전한 비핵화 협상이 문재인 대통령 임기 안에 이루어질 수 있는지 그게 상당히 궁금합니다.
문재인 대통령이 뭐요?
북미 간 비핵화 협상. 예, 완전
For reunification of North and South Korea, the important thing is that North Korea and America has to deal with the denuclearization of North Korea.
Yes.
And President Moon Jae-in is trying hard for it, but what he can do more.
What more can he do? But the North Korean leader promised that he will. He doesn't want nuclear weapons anyway. He's going to destroy it. He said he will wipe out every trace of the war.
김정은 수령은 이미 그 문제에 대해서 비핵화하겠다고 약속을 했고 이제 비핵화를 할 것인데 문재인 대통령이 뭘
Yeah.
더 해야 하냐고 말씀하십니다.
He will denuclearize everything.
Thank you, Master.
Ah.
One more.
Why
question.
doesn't he know that? He doesn't know that. He doesn't read newspapers. He doesn't see on the TV.
신문이나 뉴스
I
안
know more than
보시냐고.
you. I'm not Korean.
예, 한국 사람도 아닌데 왜 모르시나요? 네.
Yeah. Recently, even we aired on Supreme Master TV. Mr. Kim Jong-un, the dear comrade, he said, I am a husband. He said that he's a husband and he's a father also. He doesn't want his children to have to live with nuclear all their life. It's so clear already. Why do you ask me? President Moon Jae-in did his best and they are doing their best already. There's not much more that President Moon Jae-in has to do about denuclearization anymore because the North leader already completely wants that to happen. So why he asked me this question?
왜냐하면 그 문재인 대통령이 임기가 지나서 다른 정당에서 정권을 장악하게 되면 남북 관계가 상당히 교착 상태로 빠질 그런 우려성이 많다고 보여지기 때문입니다.
Because after President Moon Jae-in's period of time of working, then other party will take over.
Oh, I see.
And maybe their position will change. So that's why he's asking.
I understand. Yeah. It depends also on the people of Korea and the world and Americans, karma, and, yeah? But I think the next president, whoever, President Moon Jae-in cannot be one more time? Cannot be voted
In
one more
Korea,
time?
Only
one time?
Yeah, just
Only one time?
Yes.
But he will have a successor. He will have his appointed successor. And they will carry the same policy.
Thank you, Master.
Translate? Yes, translation.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, okay. Heavenly ears. Okay. All right, good. Thuở trời đất vào xuân